Hey everyone, John Henry here, slingshotfutures.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to chart BitMEX Bitcoin from the BitMEX exchange onto NinjaTrader, the benefits of it, and why I do it personally. So here in front of us, we can see the Bitcoin market from BitMEX on NinjaTrader. Now, if you're not excited by that, maybe you're not, maybe you're not that into the crypto side of things, or maybe you haven't really had an experience with BitMEX, but this is awesome. One of the big things when it comes to Bitcoin is the fact that it's supposed to be really, easy to use might be a little bit of a kind of tongue-in-cheek statement, but for traders who are just looking to trade it, they don't necessarily care about the value of Bitcoin going up or down, similar to how futures traders like, you and I or anybody else likes to trade crude oil. I really don't care what the price of crude oil is. I'm not really concerned about that. I'm really just looking for a trade, get in, get out, and forget about it for the rest of the day. The same can be done with Bitcoin. Now, more recently, we had the launch of Bitcoin futures on both the CME and the CBOE, and in my eyes, they were a huge flop. The margins are ludicrously high. The volume is ludicrously low because of that margin. I mean, it's at a point where you might as well just trade the real Bitcoin. It doesn't make any sense to trade it on the CME or CBOE. I give them an A for effort for jumping out and, leading the pack, if you will, but I think they could have done a little bit of a better job because nobody really wants to trade it. So what are some other options? Well, first of all, BitMEX is one of, aside from Bitfinex, one of the largest perpetual inverse swap contracts, which is kind of like a futures contract, around. I mean, it's huge. The amount of volume that they transact is ludicrous. So if we look at BitMEX as a whole, first of all, we can look at the cryptocurrency market capitalizations. That's coinmarketcap.com. And if we pull up BitMEX, we can see $1.84 billion, right? That's almost 260,000 Bitcoin worth of volume over the last 24 hours. Now, that's a pretty big deal. That is a lot of volume being transacted. And if we look at the site, you can see that there is a good amount of transactions going on. This is certainly not a slow market. I've seen orders come in here as large as $8-9 million. There's 50,000. I mean, so it's a very open-ended market. Lots of traders are jumping in and out. There's a lot of volume going on, so you don't have to worry about any crazy slippage or anything like that. It's a phenomenal marketplace to look to potentially execute trades if you are outside of the US, unfortunately, because they do not cater to US traders. But you can still get the charting and a general concept of movement onto NinjaTrader. Now, if you didn't know that you can do that, the website is through BitMEX, and it's .com/app/NinjaTrader integration. You can find the link below the video, and you can click on that. So this goes over how to integrate NinjaTrader with BitMEX, and this is awesome because now you can get the charting that actually moves. If you try to pull up a futures chart of, let's say, Bitcoin futures through the CME, it's going to look like an absolute train wreck because it just doesn't move. Nothing happens. This allows you to get a market that's actually moving and has a good amount of volume. Now, this is all done through the GitHub. And that's this little link that you can see right here. To get started, follow this link right there. You can click on that, and it will pop up the instructions right here. Basically, all it is just downloading a NinjaScript add-on, importing it in NinjaTrader, and then logging in. That's it. It's a really, really easy, straightforward process for NinjaTrader 8, and just an awesome way to get Bitcoin futures, basically, or at least ones that look good, onto your charting for NinjaTrader. And we can see, I mean, look at this. It looks awesome. The movement is great. We have good candle volume. Everything is looking really, really nice in terms of overall movement. Now, the cool thing that makes this even more beneficial is if you're already used to NinjaTrader, you don't have to create a new charting platform, learn a new charting platform or how it works. You can do everything locally in NinjaTrader. The other big benefit to this, when you're trading through any charting package, which in this case, if we look at BitMEX, has TradingView, that's where their charts are done, charts by TradingView right there, there are limitations to this. We can use time-based charts only. There really are no other options. You've got hourly charts, minute charts, etc., but that's it. Well, what if I want to trade off of a range chart? Or what if I want to trade off of a Renko chart? Or maybe my preference is tick and volume charts. Those aren't options because it's all done through TradingView, but because you can load it up on here, you can create those types of charts to kind of get around it, if you will. Now, I'm still a big fan of time-based charts. 5-minute charts, etc., are usually my favorite, but it offers a way that you are in a familiar environment. You can't trade from it. Again, you're not logging into your account or anything like that. You're just loading the data from BitMEX over to NinjaTrader, so you can't trade from it. And you know, this offers a nice way, even for US people who don't necessarily want to trade on BitMEX. They just want to keep track of Bitcoin inside NinjaTrader. They don't want to learn something new, a new charting platform or any of that junk. They just want it as another integration into NinjaTrader, as it probably should be if the CME and CBOE did it the right way. But all that said, it's a really cool way to get everything loaded in. If you haven't done it yet and you're interested in cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin or any of the other big ones, take a look at this, because it's a really cool option to add to your NinjaTrader charting platform. So that's going over just kind of a general overview of why I like using it and the overall benefits of it. It's just easier to use. If you're already used to NinjaTrader, why learn something new when you can just import it straight into NinjaTrader, and then you're kind of still at home base. You don't have to go anywhere and learn anything crazy or new if you're not going to be using it anyway. If you have any questions about it, as always, you can send me an email, jbrink@slingshotfutures.com. Hopefully you learned something, found it useful, entertaining, and maybe something you can add to your charting platform. Until next time, we'll see you all then.